Hello again, Storytime friends. So, all of you who joined us on Monday know that this week we're all about shopping. We're talking about shopping. On Monday, we shared a shopping themed rhyme and a really great video from Sesame Street about all the changes that you and your kiddos might see if you choose to go out to the stores or the restaurants during this pandemic. So today we're sharing a really fantastic book about shopping, and the book is called Vamos, Let's Go. Let's go to the market. You can already tell that this book is going to have a lot of really great Spanish words in it, so it's a great opportunity to learn some new words. The author of the book and the person who drew the pictures is Raul III, and the person who helped with the illustrations, helped put color in them, all the beautiful color we're going to see, is called Elaine Bay. We see our little fox and his puppy getting out of bed, and our fox says, Vamos, let's go. Now, if we're going to write the sound that a dog makes in English, we would write down woof, right? Or bow wow. But in Spanish, a doggy says, guau, guau. There they are eating breakfast. For breakfast, little Lobo and Bernabe, ooh, that's our puppy's name, eat huevos rancheros con tortillas de maíz, eggs with corn tortillas, and they wash it down with warm milk. Ooh, yummy. Look, they even have a little bug friend that's joining them for breakfast. Now they have a wagon and they're walking outside, and little Lobo says, Let's go, Burnaby. They're going to a building. Oh, and the name of the building says Warehouse. I wonder what they're going to do in there. Today, little Lobo must deliver much needed supplies to people at the mercado, the market. He checks his list to see what he needs to put in his wagon. He has a lot of things on that list. Let's see, he has madera, wood, and he has papel de seda, tissue paper. He's loading up all the supplies into his wagon, and he says, We have lots of deliveries to make today. Oh, and our Bernabe puppy seems very excited to get on the road for deliveries. He's barking again. Quow, quow. And now that they're on the road, they see the rooster. They say, Kooky Dookie. And little Lobo says, Thanks for waking us up, Kooky Dookie. Yeah, because roosters love to crow early in the morning. And the rooster says back, No es nada, mis amigos. It's nothing, my friends. That's my job. Wow, that market is full of animals doing so many different things. Everywhere people are going to work, everyone has a different job. Let's see, I see some people driving a taxi. I see someone going in to see a movie at the movie theater. What do you see? There's so much great detail there. You're right. Next, in the mercado, the market, is la placita, the plaza, the center of the market, right? There are many things to see and do. Oh, there are lots of things going on in this picture, too. We could sit and talk about this page for a really long time, right? I see someone selling balloons. I see some musicians. How about you guys? What do you see? Oh, good noticing. Little Lobo and Bernabe the dog make their way through the crowd. Everyone is busy. Malboro and Piqui Pequeño keep La Placita, the plaza, and El Mercado, the market, clean. La Viejita de la Fuente, the old woman of the fountain, do you see her sitting there? Feeds the pigeons. Do you see the pigeons? They're all gathering around her to get their food for the morning. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh, that's a cart of food, and it smells really good. Little Lobo and Bernabe look very hungry. What are they selling? Churros con canola y azúcar. Churros with cinnamon and sugar. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. I bet little Lobo is going to buy one for a snack. Little Lobo stops to watch the dancers perform. Wow, look at those dancers in the middle, and the musicians on the side, and even some fire eaters performing in the background there. There's the inside of the market. We're finally where Little Lobo needs to be to make all his deliveries. The mercado, the market, is a maze of pathways, shops, and booths. Little Lobo's first delivery is at Chiva's Zonky. There is a long line of tourists waiting to get their pictures taken. Wow, I wonder what could be inside that's so exciting that many people want to get their picture. Oh, good, you made it just in time, says Chiva the shopkeeper. Chiva draws stripes onto the donkey with shoe polish Little Lobo brought and turns it into a zonkey. That's what that word meant, a zebra donkey. Oh, and as a reward for delivering the shoe polish, Little Lobo and Barnaby get to take their picture with the zonkey. Say queso, say cheese. Do your grown-ups ever say that to you when they're taking a picture of you to get you to smile? In the next shop, Senora Amparo sells herbs, medicines, and candles. Oh, but there's no delivery today. She says, "Hello, Little Lobo," as he walks by, and he waves and he says, "No delivery today, Senora Amparo." Ooh, but next is the candy store. Senor Masca. That's funny. His name means fly, and he is a fly. There's so many little details to catch in this book. Senora Mosca arranges all the sweets he sells in his booth. Little Lobo has many favorites. Do you guys have some favorite candies too? What will he have today? Look at all those kinds of candies. There's a bandera de coco, a flag made of coconut, a mango enchilada, a calavera de azúcar, a sugar skull, a dulce de cacahuate, a peanut candy. Que se te antoja, says Senora Mosca. What would you like? Oh, Little Lobo needs to decide. He decided. He says, "I'll have a bandera de coco, please. I'll have the coconut flag candy." Oh, and now that he has his candy, Little Lobo is on to the next shop. And it's a hat shop. Look at all those hats. At their booth, Mr. and Mrs. Pradera sell sombreros, hats, for every occasion. Little Lobo bought his hat there. "Looking sharp, Little Lobo," says the shopkeeper. "Love the hat." Oh, and it's on to the next shop, and it's a puppet shop. In the next booth, Senor Pupetro makes títeres, puppets. Every weekend, Senor Pupetro's títeres perform to the delight of the kids in town. And they're saying hi to Little Lobo. Say hello to Little Lobo. Hello, hola. Hola, títeres. And now that we've said hello to the puppets, we're on to the next shop. Senor Duende sells books, magazines, newspapers, and Little Lobo's favorite, comic books. Little Lobo brought the Senor Duende something. He brought him clothespins. He says, "I brought you your clothespins, Bujo." Can you guys guess what that word means? I bet you can't. What kind of animal is the shopkeeper? Is he an owl? You guys are so right. Bujo means owl. And as a thank you for delivering the clothespins, Senor Duende says, "Take whatever you want, Little Lobo, and thank you very much." Oh, it looks like Little Lobo already picked out a comic book. Little Lobo takes a break to eat a churro and read his comic book. Wow, it would be great if we could meet El Toro one day. El Toro is the person on the cover of his comic book. It looks like he might be a wrestler. And as Little Lobo rests, the Iceman delivers hielo ice. He yells, "Hielo! Who needs hielo?" Ooh, the frog that's selling Coca-Cola definitely needs some to keep the drinks nice and chilly. And La Bolera Raquel shines shoes. Squeak, squeak. Ooh, those shoes are pretty clean to be making that squeaking noise. After lunch, little Lobo walks by the hand-carved masks of Don Rufino. And Don Rufino says, almost done with this jaguar mask, little Lobo. That is one big mask. But there's no delivery for him today, so on goes little Lobo to the next shop, where he sees Doña Rufino selling her world-famous jarros de barro, clay pots. Oh, and she says, ahí va Lobo, siempre tiene prisa. There goes little Lobo, he's always in such a hurry. He has a lot of deliveries to make in one day. He has to get there really, really fast, right? The next booth, Beto and Cuca sell desert plants, and they build small houses for every occasion. And the shopkeeper saying to Barnaby the dog, this little house should be perfect for you. There's little Lobo delivering the madera, the wood, to this shop, and he's getting a dog house with a big bee painted on the side for Barnaby. Bee for Barnaby. Next, little Lobo delivers the tissue paper. Corina Caminos needs to finish her piñatas. She's working on a piñata of the local legend, El Toro. That's the wrestler that little Lobo loves so much. She uses different colors of tissue paper to bring her creations to life, and tijeras, scissors, to create frilly textures. Have you guys ever seen a piñata? Yeah, big, colorful cardboard shape that you can hit and candy or little presents fall out. And look, there's a piñata of El Toro. The paintbrushes little Lobo delivers at the next shop are for El Rey portraits and paintings. Elvis and Priscilla Ray specialize in black velvet paintings. Good to see you, little Lobo, says the shopkeeper. Here's the portrait I owe you for the paintbrushes. Ooh, I wonder what the portrait is of. It's all wrapped up in brown paper. What do you guys think it will be? Oh, that's such a good guess. Maybe we'll find out later. Maybe he'll unwrap it for us. Checking his wagon, little Lobo sees that he has collected as many things as he has delivered, and he only has one item left to deliver. The golden laces, los cordones de oro. Little Lobo Little Lobo saved his favorite shop for last. Look, it's a lucha libre shop, a wrestling shop. Masks, posters, and toys remind Little Lobo of his favorite wrestler. Here are the golden laces, says Little Lobo to the shopkeeper. Perfecto, just what I needed. Come in, says the shopkeeper. Luchadores, wrestlers, wear masks to hide their identities. And what's the shopkeeper doing? What's he doing with the laces? He's saying, I need the laces to tie on to El Toro's new mask. Little Lobo can't believe his luck. He finally gets to meet his wrestling hero, El Toro. Ooh, Barnaby looks pretty excited too. Quow, quow! He's barking. He's so excited. Great to meet you, El Toro. Will you please sign my comic? Says little Lobo. Por supuesto, amiguito. Of course, my little friend. Do you have room in the wagon for me? Says El Toro. I need a ride home. What do you guys think? Do you think El Toro can fit in the wagon? He fits. He's riding on top of Barnaby's doghouse. Little Lobo is happy to give his hero a ride. Vamonos! Let's go, says El Toro. Thanks for the lift, little Lobo. Have a good night. Back home, little Lobo places Barnaby's new doghouse next to the bed, and he hangs his new portrait. It's a portrait of him to hang next to the one of Barnaby. And there's Barnaby sleeping in his nice new doghouse. Good night, Barnaby, says little Lobo. And Barnaby just says, "Whoa!" I think that means good night in dog language. Buenas noches, amigos. Little Lobo is saying goodnight to all of us. Tomorrow they will have another busy day. The end. Oh, and I love this page. This is called a glossary. It has a list of all the Spanish words that the book used and what they mean in English so you can learn them. All right, until next time, Storytime friends. If you want to read the book again, you can listen to the video, watch the video again, of course, or you can place a hold on the print book for curbside pickup at the library, or you can check out the ebook version, the online version of the book from our app Libby. All right, bye, Storytime friends. I love you. I miss you. Mwah.